Hey everyone, welcome back to Keeping Up With The Chaldeans. I'm Anthony Toma, your host. Today we're here with Lawrence Dawoood. He's the COO of Wild Bills. They are putting on an amazing event. I think it's the first annual, is that correct?
First ever.
First annual, and it's going to be ongoing, right?
The goal is to keep it going forever, that's for sure.
All right, cool. So that's the intro. And we're doing something a little different today. It's we're live on Instagram at the same time as we're recording for YouTube. That this episode will be out on Friday, I believe, in a couple days. So it'll be 7-8 days before the event. So you'll be able to watch it live the whole time, and you'll be able to catch it on YouTube after the fact. Lawrence, why don't you tell us a little bit about your position, what you do there, and then we'll get into this event, how people get tickets and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure. And thanks for having me, first of all. Love the show. Lawrence Dawoood here, a.k.a. L-Train, for most of you all know me as. Chief Operating Officer for Wild Bills Tobacco. Again, it's a blessing to be here. You know, Great Lakes Cigar Festival is something we've been working on for years to come. So for those who may or may not know, there's roughly about 25 cigar fests that happen across the country, in various parts of the country. Nothing really in the Midwest. And you know,
that's interesting.
Nothing. I mean, you might have some small little pockets, small little micro fests, I guess you can call them. You know, and one of the largest ones is happens down in Colorado. They get around 2,500 people at these events. So that's a show.
2,500.
2,500 is the biggest one out there.
What are you guys expecting?
This for our first year, we're expecting around 1,500. Which is huge.
That's insane.
Which is huge. Yep, that's a big one. I mean, and we think with the content that we're going to get from this, and with the buzz we're going to get around it, that number is going to continue to keep growing. And awesome. We're doing that at the wonderful M1 Concourse. If you're not familiar, it's a great venue. It actually has the capacity, because we did a full buyout, to get close to 10,000 people if we really, really wanted to spread her out. So it's a great venue, and God willing, years to come, we'll be there. But all in all, Great Lakes Cigar Fest. So we are almost sold out. So VIPs are completely sold out, but we have two packages that are still available. We have the general admission.
Okay.
So general admission, you can go right to GreatLakesCigarFest.com. General admission is probably your best value you're going to get right now. You got this pretty awesome event bag that's going to come with it.
Let's show it in this middle camera here.
So you'll get this event bag with a ton of goodies in there. Mainly, the main thing that comes with it is going to be you get 20 premium cigars, by the way. So just that by itself, I should have given you the price tag, right? So it's $179 for the general admission. We're doing an exclusive Keeping Up With The Chaldeans promo code, by the way. So
nice.
KUWTC is the promo code, and you get an additional $10 off just for using that code. But just the 20, there you go.
$10, man.
Yeah, just the 20 premium cigars. These are premium, right? So I mean, we're talking anywhere ticket price of call it $12 to $20 a stick.
Yeah.
Is well surpasses the $179 ticket price that comes with it. It's got a few drink tickets in there. It's got a dinner ticket for where we got Andiamo's also going to be doing a dinner buffet for us at night. So we got a nice little local fanfare there. Bunch of we got Elijah Craig, who's our primary liquor sponsor. You got some goodies there, lighters, cutters.
What is Elijah Craig?
Elijah Craig, the big bourbon guys.
Bourbon, okay.
Yeah, big bourbon guys. So it's not only a cigar festival, which I should have said that. I might bounce around here a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
So
please
do.
Me.
It's actually a big, huge liquor event as well. So we have some liquor tasting going on. We got north of 20 main liquor. Whoops, there you go. 20 main liquor vendors that are also going to be there.
Live TV.
Yeah. So, but what's it really for? So obviously the 20 premium cigars, it's all great and all that good. There's also a social aspect. So say you don't really want your 20 cigars and you want to just sort of kind of come and meet the vendors.
Yeah.
So the really big deal when you see about these 25 shows that happen across the country is we have all the major cigar vendors that are going to be there. Not only just the vendors themselves, but the majority of them are bringing the owners of the company, the influencers behind the brand. So it's actually Drew Estate is our title sponsor. So if those of you guys don't know Drew Estate, one of the largest cigar companies on the planet. Then we got our gold sponsors with Casa 19 and Asylum. So we're going to have roughly 40 cigar vendors there selling at the event. And these guys are going to be coming with their best deals probably of the year. So
This is to B2C,
right,
not B2B, or can it be B2B?
It's really more for the consumer to come by.
Okay.
But to your point,
Yeah.
when you look at these deals, they're borderline wholesale pricing.
So anybody in the cigar business should be there.
Cigar business, or even if you're just honestly, no, if you're looking to fill up your humidor.
Oh, also, no,
Yeah.
of course, a
Yeah,
consumer,
the
of course.
consumer is really
But I'm saying maybe a cigar business did not think to come, but any bar, anyone should join
honestly,
this. Yeah.
they really should. I mean, again, there's swag that's going to come with it. Super hot deals on the cigars that are going to be available. There's going to be a lot of exclusive cigars, by the way. A lot of these vendors actually made Wild Bill's Tobacco Cigar Fest exclusive cigars that you can only get there. So if you like to build your collection and you want to kind of keep something in your humidor that you can say, hey, you could have only got it at this event.
Yeah.
That's also a big play there as well. Besides all that fun and games, we got live entertainment that's going to be there. We got an awesome Motown band that's going to be playing all day long.
Perfect.
We got some local sports celebrities. Not want to put the cart before the horse, but as of right now, it's a game time decision. But we got Cabrera coming.
Really?
Yep. So we got Cabrera coming to do some autograph signing.
Wow.
Obviously, right now the Tigers are doing some good things, right? So it's not a bad time. But we also got some old school Red Wings players that are coming to do some autograph signings for us. There's some cigar activities going on in terms of just, for those of you guys want to ever learn how to roll a cigar, we have some cigar rolling experiences happening.
Very cool.
I mean, this is a plethora of things, right? So again, with Wild Bill's, as when we found out that there really isn't anything in their backyard, it was kind of a shame, right?
Yeah.
And, today we stand at just north of 230 stores, and they're all in the Midwest,
Yeah.
right? And
So you turn a shame into an opportunity.
absolutely. Right?
And a benefit to the consumer and a benefit to the people in the Midwest.
It really is a win-win-win for all parties, right?
Yeah.
The vendors themselves are loving it because
Yes.
they want to continue to build their brand
Sure.
in this market, right? The cigar culture in general has really thrived in the last coming years, not only just in your traditional cigar smoker, but you're seeing that that 21 to 28-year-old crew, obviously golfers and so on. You're also seeing a large female presence in the cigar world, believe it or not. As you're familiar, we're also connected to Churchill's, and
Yep.
you've seen so those categories are growing, and it's mainly because just the cigar lifestyle in general, the culture behind cigars has really elevated here in the last coming years. So we don't want this the only thing for people to come in. Hey, I don't like to smoke cigars. I don't even like the smell of it and all that. This is a party.
Yeah.
It's going to be a party. And
An event, big time
event. So for those of you guys who don't care about the cigar side of it, just get a social ticket and come on down and have a good time with us.
What time's it get started?
So like I said, we did sell out of VIP, so we have early access for VIPs that will be able to come in there, meet all
Let me stop you right there. Why is the VIP locked out? Is there a certain section that they're going to be?
Yeah.
in?
So not only so the VIPs, which again, this is hopefully to prep you to want to get a VIP next year.
Next year, for
right?
sure.
Because we will do this. So they got even a little bit better backpack here, pretty sick, branded all across the board here.
Wow.
And they'll be getting even more cigars. So even more than 20 cigars out there. Some other pieces that come with it. There is a VIP section. It's a really nice little secluded area. It's going to have its own private bar there as well.
Beautiful.
Kind of has a front row seat to kind of all the cool things that are going on. But what I think a lot of them are going to feel good about is that there's that early hour access. So the event for all parties opens up at noon.
Okay.
But we're going to have 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. VIP early access. Let them get in there. Let them have that more intimate experience with the owners of these companies. Because a lot of these guys
Parking will be a little easier.
Parking will be a little easier.
Yeah.
But honestly, like when you hear guys like Jonathan Drew coming, Rocky Patel himself will be there. People want to come and shake
This
hands
is
with
the real
these guys
deal.
and,
Yeah,
and
this
get a
is-
real intimate experience with them. So
For
to
sure.
be able to have that first hour experience where you can roam around, maybe even also get the best deal, because I can almost guarantee you a lot of these guys' deals will probably sell out halfway through the day.
Yeah.
So to get there early and be able to take advantage of whatever inventory that they have allotted for those special deals, they want to get that early access to.
For sure. And then how long is this going to go?
So it's we actually have a pretty badass. Excuse me, I don't know if I can say that or
Yeah,
not.
you can say fuck, you can say shit.
I
you
bet.
can say
All right,
dick,
good
nuts,
stuff.
whatever you want.
So at first we were trying to get a pretty sick fireworks show going.
Oh.
Fire marshal came in and kind of gave us a little bit of a hard time. And then we looked at it like, man, it doesn't even get dark till like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we have a pretty sick ass drone show.
Ooh.
I actually saw the whole there's a whole storyline behind it that they built it. These are incredible. Have you seen these drone shows?
Oh,
man?
yeah. They're insane.
Bro. I
They're
mean,
insane.
I was like, what am I watching right now? So
I was at Faster Horses, and they, above the stage, they just busted out this drone show, and it was unbelievable. Like what they could do with these drones, it would look like a movie theater.
Man, that's
yeah.
exactly what's going down. I mean, and I'm not kidding when I say a storyline. Like they created like this lifestyle from like seed to smoke of a cigar.
Unbelievable.
And I'm just like, I'm watching. I'm like, you're gonna have robots up there doing that right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're going. It goes till that drone show will happen around 9:45, and then we want to try to shut things down around 10 p.m.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it'll be an all-day thing. It doesn't. I mean,
That's 10 hours.
Well, yeah.
10
Listen,
hours of fun. 11
we
hours of fun.
We don't expect everybody to. I mean, God willing, hey, come on out, hang out. Oh, I should have mentioned we also got 8 amazing food trucks coming too. So even though it came with the dinner, food trucks will be available for sale. Liquor will also be available for sale. But the food trucks, I mean, we have donut bar come in, we got some coffee truck come in, we got some of the, we have a different cuisine. We have every cuisine that's going to be there from a food truck perspective as well. And we're also offering a race car experience. So for $50, I don't know if you've ever been in a race car before in your life.
This is during the
event.
Wow.
Yeah, during the event, as you know, M1 is a race, literally a professional
race course. Yeah, racetrack.
Course.
Yeah.
So for 2.5 hours, we have slotted, and there's still plenty of tickets available for this. If you wanted to get involved, you can buy them online with them as well at the same place you're buying your tickets.
Where at?
Same place, GreatLakesCigarFest.com. When you go look at the tickets.
GreatLakesCigarFest.com.
Yep. When you go there, same place where you go buy your tickets, you'll see the racetrack experience. Yep. For $50, you can get in the passenger seat of a real race car, and I'm hearing that they get up to 200 miles per hour, by the way. And it's a pretty badass experience. So,
that's scary.
So it's. I mean,
but
these guys know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're not
anyway,
driving.
so I mean, like I said, it's really just a full-on experience. And even if look, you want to come in early, get your cigars, leave, go home, take a nap,
come back.
So
everyone would be wristbanded.
There'll be wristbands and plenty of bars out there, dance floor areas, lounge
parking
areas.
free.
Parking is free. So if it does happen to overflow, which we expect it to, we have eight passenger go-karts.
Oh.
They're literally like these big ass golf carts.
Yeah.
That will literally just be consistently rotating back and forth. So there'll never be a moment if you may be waiting no more than 5 minutes at a time. That we'll be able to shuttle you back and forth to the entrance and to the parking lot. So
beautiful.
So we tried our best to think of everything. But we really want to make this a premium event.
Who's helping you out with this?
Honestly, M1 Concourse, right? M1 Concourse is helping us out, and they have a great team over there. Obviously, we have an event coordinator team that's also that's involved. A group called Blue Water that sort of this is kind of their specialty.
Yeah.
I should also mention again, sorry VIPs, that there is a big pre-party going on at our Shelby bar, 22 in Van Dyke, the night before, from 5 to 9 p.m. So also, if you want to get in on this next year, Jonathan Drew himself, it's more of a Drew Estate party. He wanted to come out and have his own little pre-party, and it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be at our Shelby bar. I don't know if you guys know Danny Shaba, that's his spot. Shout out to you, Danny, out there.
Where's that located?
Right on 22 in Van Dyke.
And they're going to be, it's a bar?
It's a cigar bar.
Cigar bar?
Lounge, yep. But again, I'm sorry, no tickets available. But for next year,
gotcha.
We're already sold out for this one, but that's another big fun event that's going to happen the night before as well.
Very, very cool. So
that was a mouthful, man. Let me pause. Let me get some water. What's up,
guys?
You
Get
guys
some
good?
water. Yeah, you go.
Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Hope you did.
Write it down. Write it down. Go to the tattoo shop. Get it tattooed on your chest.
Mm-hmm.
So, talk a little bit about, I don't know, cigars or whatever it is that you want to kind of plug or talk about.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Wild Bill's Tobaccos, is who's pushing this event, right? So, we, as I share with you, we're now north of 230 stores.
Okay.
We've embarked on multiple states now. 175 of those stores are just right here in the state of Michigan, which is kind of crazy. And then the next bulk of our stores are in Ohio, and we've started to sprinkle a little bit here and there. We got a handful in Indiana. We got one in West Virginia, and we just grew out our first really kind of outside of our spiderweb growth in Kansas City, Missouri,
Yeah.
and looking at other markets out there as well. So, you know, most people don't know this about Wild Bill's Tobacco, which is still crazy to me when I go to certain events that they're like, "Oh, I didn't even know you guys carry cigars," which is wild and crazy to me.
Wow, that
True
is
story.
wild, Bill.
You go to certain you go to certain events and that happens. Every single one of our stores have a full-blown walk-in humidor.
Yeah.
Right? So full-blown walk-in humidor, and really what separates us from the traditional, you know, tobacco retailer, I would say, is, you know, our special exclusive deals that we have. You know, we work direct with the manufacturers in many cases, so we're able to negotiate, you know, lots of different promotions, lots of different exclusive products, private label products that you can't really get anywhere else, and so forth. But you know, we try our best to compete with the online presence. You know, online obviously can get pretty aggressive. So with that being said, you know, to be able to have that online experience and the brick and mortar experience, that's really what we try to bring to life. And I would highly encourage any of those out there who've never bought their cigars, you know, from a Wild Bill's, pop in, check in, walk into our stores, take a look at it, you know, talk to one of our cigar aficionados and learn, you know, and
Get fitted for a cigar.
get fitted for a cigar.
Yeah,
honestly,
your
you're
taste,
right.
your palate, whatever.
A lot
it
of
is.
people, there's a lot of people out there who will always have sort of their 1, 2, or 3 kind of go-to cigars, and that's fine. I mean, I have those as well, but there really is something to explore here. You know, there's a reason why you walk into a humidor like ours and there's a plethora of cigars. I mean, it's because there's so much value in exploring where these cigars are made from and where, who's behind the brand and so forth. It's crazy as big as the cigar industry is. It's actually a really tight industry.
Yeah.
And you know, God willing to the family, right? The Simona family obviously has been involved with this business for this is our 31st year, believe it or not, in the game. And they've established these amazing relationships with the cigar brands and so on. So the cigar life. I'll tell you a funny story about me. Before I worked here, honestly, I probably had 10 cigars my whole life. I'm not no BS.
Right.
Not that I want to admit this, but I mean, I might have 10 cigars in a week now, right?
Yeah.
And really, what drew me to this, you know, what I was kind of like flabbergasted by, right, is again, that's what I told you about earlier, is just the cigar culture. Mm-hmm. You know, typically when I'm having a cigar, I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
And I'm not only in a good mood, and I rarely have a cigar by myself. You know, if we're around people, it just sort of kind of brings this like sense of community. You know, I go to Churchill's once in a while, just kind of by myself, believe it or not. I'll just sit at the bar, and there'll be 4 random strangers next to me, and we'll talk.
Not anymore.
Literally, no. I mean, we can be from 4 different parts of the world. Mm-hmm. The second we lighted that cigar with each other, we just became best friends.
Community, yeah.
It really does. It's I don't want to call it a cult, but it really. Right. I mean, there really is this connection that the cigar brings, and I'm actually fascinated by it.
So you mentioned all these stores all over the place, and then so a couple things. The stores, is this a franchise opportunity, or is this a partnership, or how does this work?
So great question. So we started off real tight, you know, where it was very close friends and family that we were able to connect with in the early days, and our community is also in a pretty tight geography at the same time well, right?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
As years went by and we wanted to really kind of expand outside of sort of this, call it this,
the metro area.
Called the metro area, right? We didn't want to slow that down, right? So it got to a point where we continued to grow, and our philosophy is grow like a spider web. Continue to just sort of kind of keep spreading. And when I say we have 175 stores in the state of Michigan, I mean we're talking like we got just 9 in the UP. You know what I mean? I mean, I didn't know this, but when I got here, but we have a store up in Houghton, Michigan, not Houghton Lake. Which we have one there too, by the way.
Right.
But Houghton, Michigan, that's a 13-hour drive north.
Right.
I was like, I didn't know there was anywhere in Michigan you can drive 13 hours. I mean, so majority of our stores are 100% corporate owned, but we do have franchise opportunities that continue to present itself to us. Obviously, the state of Michigan is pretty tapped out, but our group in Kansas City, Missouri, right now is one of our first franchise groups.
And what did they purchase? They purchased a territory.
I mean, our goal right now is really to just kind of just test the waters, right? But that's kind of for us to even entertain, those conversations to support it and go into a new market.
It'd be a big block.
It's just a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So yes, we want to go into any market knowing that there's a commitment, right, to grow that market. And so those are things that have been presenting to us, and we've been exploring as we go for sure. The right partner is always important, right? Because we have the infrastructure, of course, but yeah, I mean those.
What's the competition look like as far as operational compared to a Wild Bill's that is so educated and grew up in that store and in the environment and listening to customers all these 31 years? What's the competition look like outside of Michigan?
So yeah, I gotta be careful not to get into it because we have a lot of our friends and family that are in this business as well, and that my intentions are not to diminish anybody out there. There's a lot of great operators out there. We know that. I think ultimately at the end of the day, what truly sets us apart is our brand. I mean, you don't get to 230 stores by mistake, right? We are sort of a household brand. What we have noticed, though, like you said, going into another market, for instance, it's not much different. I mean, the competition are very MAPA, independent owner operators, which those guys are fierce. They're in their stores every day. They're doing their thing. They're committed to the community and so forth. So nothing against any of them, but it goes back to like we talked about earlier, right? We have about a third of our stores our own product. We kind of took the whole Kirkland kind of approach, where where you have to.
I love that.
You got to get your product from there. We have loyalty, that we have, right? So there's loyalty rewards programs that's beneficial to come do business with us. But really, besides just those two things alone, I know this is cliche to say it. We're really obsessed with our customers.
Yeah.
I mean, and I actually come from a whole different industry before I came here. If those guys are familiar with my background, I spent more than 20 years in the wireless industry.
Yeah, for sure.
And I can tell you what a like complete paradigm shift in that customer experience. Because usually customers come to a cell phone store pretty pissed off. Their battery's not working, and their bill got too high. I can't get no service. When people walk into our stores, they're excited. Like they are jazzed up. So like when we say we're customer obsessed, our customers also love us as well.
Right.
And we see some customers sometimes once a day, they come in and it's true, but so the regulars and what we do with our community, I think, is really important. And I think the community also appreciates, us being in their backyard.
Yeah.
Because, of all the variety we have, the pricing that we're able to provide through the promotional activity that we have. But it really, I think it does, shout out to all my team out there. I mean, it really comes down to our people, how committed we are to excellence and making sure the knowledge is there, right? And we do have we have a very, very robust training program that makes sure that, you're fully equipped with everything you need to provide that experience. And I think that model, again, 31 years has put us where we are today.
And then, so on that note, where you're thinking your team, how does somebody join the team?
Well, it's not much different than most retail, right? I mean, obviously, if positions, God willing, present itself, right? We have a full-blown recruiting team that's out there that.
Is there a landing page? Is there an employment page?
Every one of our job listings are on Indeed today, just like most companies are for sure. So we have our store model is very simple. You have your typical cashiers, you have your assistant managers, your store managers, and then above that could be a general manager, a district manager, a regional manager.
A lot of opportunity growth.
There's definitely growth opportunity for sure, and we have some strong tenure. Again, being in business for 31 years, we got some people that are 10+ year. Veterans with us, so it's wonderful to have.
So remind everybody again when this is going down, what's going on. A quick recap of anyone that just tuned in.
For sure. So again, GreatLakesCigarFest.com. That's where you can get your tickets. Saturday, July 26th at the M1 Concourse in Pontiac, Michigan. To our general and social tickets will start at 12 p.m. and it'll go to dawn, call it 9:45, 10 p.m. Tons of cigar vendor opportunities you'll have, liquor tasting opportunities, all the food trucks you can imagine, live entertainment, local celebrities, race car experiences. I can keep going.
Access to cigar.
That's the cigar. All the cigar vendors and the owners that are behind them, the brands. The best deals. I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, if you really need to stock up your humidor, I would tell you wait right now. come to this event. I should probably also call it out. It's a cashless event, so credit card or Apple Pay only. So just a cashless event, which shouldn't be a problem these days.
No.
You know? Yeah, I mean that's our event in a nutshell. And again, and if you do buy any boxes, this is sort of the shopping bag that you'll be able to get, right? So obviously, we expect you guys to buy a bunch of boxes, so you'll get the shopping bag. And listen, also if you don't want to walk around the whole venue, say you bought 10 boxes, you know, you might not want to walk around all day with this. We do sort of kind of have a little coat check area where you'll be able to go, drop off, and still go out and have a good time. So that way you don't have to worry about, you know, always constantly worried about where your bag is, or say, oh, I'll come back later. Because I don't recommend you coming back at the end to purchase, because a lot of these deals may be gone, right? So buy early, get it over, hit it over to coat check, or if you want to drop it off your car, you can do that too. You know, we have the shuttle service that can go back and forth, but just another added touch.
All right, cool. Thanks for joining us. I do want to say that anybody that doesn't have a chance to get a ticket, call Luke Simona 248. Just kidding. I had to get you, Duke. I had to get you. No, thanks for joining us.
Man, it was
this
a pleasure.
is great.
Thank you, man. Great
Can't
setup
wait
here.
to see the
pleasure to be
event.
here. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
First annual, and then from then on, I can't imagine what you guys are going to do with this thing.
No doubt.
Cool.